And welcome to this fixture between Newcastle United Foundation PFC and Villa Rockets. And apologies for the slight delay on commentary. I had to rush and get back into my football chair. It's currently 0-0. Commentated on Villa Rockets 0-0 draw with West Bromwich Albion Throstles earlier on. A game that didn't really have any quality in the final third for either team. A missed penalty by Danke, who takes his kick in. Really summed up the performance on both sides in the final third. Newcastle earlier took 4 past Hull and East Yorkshire. A game which, if I'm correct, saw Aaron Guthrie, who was on the bench, score his 50th National League goal. Ethan Fisher down to Albie Morris. That block from Son Rice goes straight to Danke. His strike is straight at Lee Armstrong. The touch from Danke had sent it goalwards, but Armstrong got back in time to save it off the line, and that will be a 2-on-1. Rice and Midir too close to each other. Running through the starting lineups, starting with Newcastle United. Ethan Fisher wearing the pink goalie jersey. Lee Armstrong just sat behind him with Sam Smith and Albie Morris on the wings, and Aaron Guthrie on the bench for them. For Villa, they start how they finished their last game with Amir Bubba Ali in goal. Hamza Midir just in front, play in the middle, and out wide Solarise and Danke with down ball on the bench. What is good to see, it's good to see Ollie Crawshaw back, albeit not playing this weekend. I have been told he is back for the final weekend of fixtures. Gone through his spinal rod surgery, looking a lot taller. The wonders of spinal rod surgery. I know that all too well. A bit too keen there. Danke just encroaching on .5 metres. Coach Jamie Harrison there, I think, informing his troops that Newcastle United have just gone 1-0 up over Tottenham Hotspur. Alexander Isak. Can Power Chair side go 1-0 up here? Fisher, Albie Morris. Comes to Fisher. And Smith. Good pass from Sam Smith. Fisher for Morris. Fisher and Smith. Just a little bit too close there. Referee Paul Yates plays advantage. That's a feather of a touch. Down to Sam Smith, who rolls it into the back of the Villa net. I don't think Ethan Fisher meant that pass, but that little feather of a touch took it past Midir. Brilliant front bumper pick off from Albie Morris. Over to Sam Smith, who just placed it into that bottom corner. It is Newcastle United Foundation 1, Villa Rockets 0. I say 2 because Newcastle United have gone 2-0 up over Tottenham Hotspur. Which, if you're Chelsea fan like me, this season you have to take the small things, and Tottenham getting beat is one of those. Of course, my apologies to any Tottenham fans watching the stream. I know there's one sat next to me commentating on court A at the minute, Mr. Ryan Sipple. He's watching a clash between Lee's Chariots and Teesside PFC. An entertaining game there. Sam Smith, scorer of the opening goal, in 3 for Fisher, who does really well there. Drags it away from Summer Rice and then goes round, hums a bit here. Met by Rally. Fires a 180 ball over to Ivan Morris. That was a brilliant pass from Ethan Fisher. Last touch did come off a Villa player, so it will be a corner. Fisher to take. Lee Armstrong at the near post. Ivan Morris at the back post. Dalby got the ball found. His strike just wide of that far post. Drives around Aaron Morris. By Sam Smith. Fisher takes the ball, drives towards the deer. Yeah, swinging in there from Fisher. Paul Yates just having a chat. With the crowd, I'm telling them to calm down. In fact, it is a free kick in favour of Newcastle United. I can tell you that on court A, Teesside have gone 1-0 up over Lee's Chariots. Summarise. Shot at goal saved by Lee Armstrong, who carries the ball away now. Straight into Hamza Madir, who's got round the back of the Villa number 10. Now drives up the court. Arby Morris told to get out of the way and does so. Assistant referee really been watching the line very closely there, make sure the ball didn't go out. He signals it is a Newcastle United kick-in. Three in the box. Oh, it's 2-on-1, sorry. Dan Kay and Zamir, just a little bit too close. Good opportunity this for Newcastle, double their advantage. Looks like Ethan Fisher will take. Will it be a boom boom between Smith and Fisher, or is Sam Smith just going to tap this off? That was far too easy to read from a Newcastle point of view. Thomas Rice is getting straight in there, winning the free kick. Really good opportunity there, wasted. Lee Armstrong finds Sam Smith, just lets it roll out of play. Didn't really fancy putting the ball back into danger. Will be a kick in to Villa Rockets. Sam Smith tries to get around Summer Rice. Can't. Rice now drives into Fisher. They go out of play. Fisher, the outside man. The judge should be keeping the ball in, so wins his side kick in. Push that ball in, front bumping by Upper Alley. to Smith. Good pick off by Albie Morris. Good little decision from Sam Smith there. Take it out wide. By Dan Kay, two very experienced wingers who played at the top of the game for so long. Sam Smith most going to be for Northern Thunder. Smith, net by Kay. Dan Kay to take. Into Hamza Madir. Referee Paul Yates playing advantage for the 2-on-1. Madir drives on. Rice. Ethan Fisher. Beautiful ball out to Sam Smith. A bit too close, too much power. Oh, it's good front bumper pick off play from Ethan Fisher there. Really growing into one of the more dangerous players in the league. Generates such power on his outside spins. Don't think Fisher was aware that was his ball there. And the ball from court A makes an appearance on court B yet again. Fisher going to try and find a gap maybe in the wall. He does. Straight to Hamza Madir. And for a kick in. Fisher will take. Sam Smith comes down the line. The famous number 9 shirt for Newcastle. Strike at the near post from Fisher. Wins his side of corner. Did ask if he wants me to move. He said no. If I get battered here, I'll be having words. Lines it up. From Bubba from Albie Morris. Saved by Bubba on the line. Now Fisher races back to recover to goal. It's an excellent job of mopping up the danger by Sam Smith. And that is too physical. And Summer Rice. Definitely the definition of excessive force. Can't push through Smith. And a warning for Summer Rice this time about contact. Fisher with this free kick. Has Smith in front. Albie Morris in the middle. What will he choose to do? Fisher down to Smith. Back to Fisher. Winds up the 90. To Albie Morris. Sam Smith. Lacking communication there between Fisher and Smith. Allow Kay to come in. Smith in the corner now. Can he keep the ball in? Yes, is the answer. Fisher on the edge of the box. Oh, had Dan Kay for pressure there. Now, what will the referee make of this? I think this is going to go against. Talking to for both Kay and Fisher, warning about the contact. It's a free kick to Villa Rockets. I think that's very clever from Dan Kay. I think he's won that free kick, knew where Fisher was trying to go, just reversing to the path. Summer Rice tries to find Dan Kay. Shot straight to Lee Armstrong. The rebound goes out of play for a goal kick to Newcastle. to Morris. Just lets it go through the gap. Armstrong's there again. Front bumper to Smith. Across to Morris. 180. Saved by Bubba. Still alive here for Newcastle. Armstrong. Again, Villa struggled to clear. Harvey Morris. Armstrong. Right. That attempted pass has gone straight into the path of Dan Kay. Again, he can't quite get the contact right. Madeir across to Rice. 180. Straight at Fisher. Game's opening up more now. More end to end. Smith into Armstrong. Madeir. Villa shot straight at Fisher. Ball is flying all over the court. Armstrong, lovely. Delayed 180 pass there. Finds Sam Smith. He turns. Drives up the court. Smith. Driving with Madeir. Got Fisher back a second pivot. Armstrong's there. 180. Just too far in front of Morris. 180 front bumper, sorry. Rally. Not seen much of his influence on the game. Stuck in goal. Turns Armstrong one way then the other. Continues to drive up the court. He kept the ball in brilliantly well. Bubba Armstrong. Sorry, Bubba Ali. Bubba driving past Armstrong. It's the effect of doing the third game in a row. Apologies. That's given in favour of Newcastle. Referee Paul Yates overruling the assistant. Judging the inside man, trying to keep the ball in. And Sam Smith will take. Really needs to have himself adjusted a little bit. Adding on any time as we enter the last 30 seconds of regular time. Armstrong down the line towards Albie Morris. Deflection out. For a Villa kick in. I can tell you it's 2-0 now to Teesside over on court A against Leeds. Collection for Rice wasn't quite what she wanted, but it's worked out here. Madeir. Rice goes out onto the left wing as the clock hits triple zeros. Madeir driving with Armstrong. Dan Kay in the middle, front bumper towards Rice. Well cut out by Fisher, and now Newcastle can clear, and it goes all the way out of play for a goal kick to Villa Rockets. Just that singular goal from Sam Smith. The difference so far between the sides. Villa really struggling to generate any sort of offence at the minute. It's really well done by Smith. Knew Rice was there. Just delayed his pass. It's gone out of play for Villa Rockets kick in. Referee Paul Yates has the whistle in his mouth and does indeed blow the half-time whistle. It's Villa Rockets 0, Newcastle United Foundation PFC 1. That early goal from Sam Smith, following a great front bumper pick off from Albie Morris, is the difference between the two sides at half-time. Now the coaches will take 10 minutes to give their team some instructions. Hope you can join me for more in the second half. Half time it is. Villa Rockets PFC 0, Newcastle United Foundation 1. Welcome back to the second half here between Villa Rockets and Newcastle United Foundation PFC. Score is currently 1-0 to Newcastle. Leading just like the men's squad are at the minute. In the running game, 2-0 up over Tottenham Hotspur. Just going to keep dropping that in every now and again. Mainly to annoy Ryan Sippel on the other court, who wanted to hear no talk of football at half time. Here's K with this early corner for Villa Rockets. Comes to Madeir. Oh, it's a brilliant save from Ethan Fisher. Had to be alert there. Real sigh of relief. Breathed by Fisher. Again, a little shot there from Armstrong. It's a good start from Fisher, this. Really good defensive work. Again, really alert. Villa have started on the front foot, as they need to be, given they are 1-0 down, but Newcastle United Foundation goalkeepers been up to the task, giving everything to protect that clean sheet. Will they dummy this one this time? Yes, they will. Summer Rice. Shot straight at Lee Armstrong. That is a 2-on-1. Those who are new to sport. 2-on-1. Can't have two players from one team within 3 metres of the ball if there is a member of the opposing team also within that 3 metres. Fisher. Maybe might be better off trying to find Alvin Morris on that far side, but it breaks for Newcastle. Now they can get their passing going. It's a brilliant ball across to Alvin Morris. Straight over the front bumper. Now Villa can break, and that's a beautiful ball from Hamza Madeir. Summer Rice just couldn't quite connect. Both sides started this second half with great intent. Alvin Morris to Fisher. Oh, you know what, if he'd have been connected with that straight away, might have been on, but he hesitated a little bit, which allowed Rice to block, and it's allowed Lee Armstrong here to drive all the way through. Oh, just a lack of communication there between Armstrong and Morris. Morris had turned around to get out of the way of the 2-on-1, and Armstrong had left the ball for Morris. In the end, it just rolled out of play for a Villa Rockets kicking, which comes all the way over to Dan Kay on this far side. And his effort up the court blocked by Armstrong. They settle for kick into Villa Rockets. Kick into Newcastle, which Fisher will take. Down to Sam Smith, that's squirmed through. Yeah. A ball-sized gap. That's really disappointing. From a Villa Rockets point of view defensively, they'll be wondering how that ball has got through there. A bit of magic from Sam Smith. And he doubles not only his tally, but Newcastle's lead. 5 minutes into the second half. Striking nearly as early as he did in the first half. Must admit, I have no idea how that has managed to go in. Dan Kay. Now to Summer Rice. Blocked by Morris. Oh, it's a really good effort from Villa. Summer Rice just whipped it to the far post, and a cheeky effort from Madea trying to catch Armstrong out at that near post. Just nipped the outside of the post. It's been a really good start to his second half from both sides. Madea tries to whip it across to Rice. That will go out of play for a goal kick. Oh, sorry, that has gone out for a kick in. Couldn't quite see. Fisher to Morris. With the cross. Well blocked by Summer Rice, but again, Morris tries to find Smith at the back post. Fisher tries to catch out Madea, and again, Madea is resolute in his defence. Morris to Fisher. Back to Morris. Blocked by Ali, out for another kick in. Fisher again in front, bumpers it down to Morris. Cut out by Rice, should be another kick in to Newcastle. Succession of kick-ins in the last minute or so for the Toon. Fisher just plays it off Madea. Finds Morris. And that is a 2-on-1. Too easy from a Newcastle point of view to win that free kick. Sloppy from Villa. Fisher, 180 straight up. Ali. Madea battling with Smith, who is on a hat-trick now. The number 9 for Newcastle, the famous number 9 for Newcastle. Madea, well met by Armstrong. Almost another 2-on-1 there. Okay, tries to front bumper it up the court towards Rice. Armstrong, happy to just clear it and win a set piece. Fisher. Battling away with Madea, the two number 10s. Got Smith in the middle. Finds Smith. Oh, brilliant pass back to Fisher. Ball across, Albie Morris in the back post. And half the goal gaping there. Really, it should be 3-0 to Newcastle. Brilliantly well worked between Smith and Fisher. Drew Madea out. Smith got the ball back to Fisher. Past Madea. Ball fizzed across. And Morris couldn't tuck it away. Fisher. As a result, Villa are still alive in this game, but they are holding on at the minute. That ball did a little nick off the back of Fisher's chair. Just a word. So Rice there, a substitution. And off goes the Villa number 9. And on comes down ball. Good touch from Adair. Past Sam Smith. Now met by Armstrong. From Dan Kay, 180. Blocked by Armstrong. Adair. Fizzed the ball across, but behind Sam Smith rather than in the gap between the numbers 9 and 10 of Newcastle. Okay, down to Morris. Tries to guide it down the wing, but comes to Armstrong instead. As well, drives wide, has Smith in the middle unmarked. Rally knows they don't have time to waste anymore. They are 2 goals down with less than 10 minutes remaining. Rally just driving up the court, battling away with Sam Smith. Comes to Dan Kay now. Okay, tries to flick it off Sam Smith, but doesn't manage to. Newcastle United kicking. Talking to between referee and Dan Kay. The yellow card comes out for Dan Kay. He has been warned about contact. Has have a couple of the players on the court. And it is the Villa number 4 with their name put in the book. Okay, tries to whip it across the ball, but cut out by Morris. Okay, mops up. Fisher across to Smith, but cut out by Madeir. Substitution for Newcastle United. In fact, there's a substitution for both sides. So for Newcastle, off goes Albie Morris, and on comes Aaron Guthrie. And for Villa, Summer Rice's spell on the bench was short-lived, as off goes the recently booked Dan Kay. That might explain why he's taken them off. Fisher, good ball to Guthrie. From back to Fisher. Guthrie working it well. 180 straight at Hayes' chair. Two goalkeepers now battling away. Smith and Madeir. The Rockets know they're going to have to pull something magical out if they're going to get anything out of this game. And that is a speculative effort from Bubba that just rolls out of play for a goal kick to Newcastle United and takes more time off the clock. Fisher down to Smith. With Guthrie. Ball. Madeir, well blocked by Smith. Comes to Bubba. Madeir. Ball. Madeir. Last 4 minutes. It's Newcastle United 2, Villa Rockets 0. Continue on court A. Looks like we're in for a showdown finish between Leeds and Teesside. Leeds have just got one back. Leeds 1, Teesside 2. Newcastle more than happy just to lock it up in the dribble now. Waste as much time as they can, knowing they have that 2-goal cushion. It would take something pretty miraculous now for Villa to get anything out of this game, but stranger things have happened in football. Madeir driving up the court. It's got Rice in support. Looks towards Rice, front bumper to ball. His effort back inside, cut out by Smith. Fishing out, fires it out wide. Oh, ball there from Madeir. Just in front of Ball's chair, and any touch there would have surely found the back of the Newcastle net and would have made it a really nervy last 2 and a bit minutes or so. No real need for Ethan Fisher to hit that. Needless risk. Right, across the ball. Oh, it's a cheeky effort at the near post. Really ingenious effort that nearly clawed Villa back into the game. Oh, it's reminiscent to how Sam Smith did double. Newcastle's advantage. Villa finishing the game strongly, but I fear they may have left it too little, too late. Smith just sells Madeir there, but can't get the ball in. If we have a look at the table, this win would put Newcastle United, keep them in 4th place, given Teesside currently also winning on court A. Should Leeds get any goal in that game and claim a point, Newcastle United would go up to 3rd place in the table. Does move them 9 points clear of Leeds in 5th, although they would have played a game more. Land leads for Villa. This result would lead them in 6th, level on points with West Bromwich having Throssels. Having played a game more. Really is a really competitive season this. All the way from, what, 3rd down to 7th. In fact, this win would put Teesside and Newcastle on 31. Level on points with West Bromwich Albion. And actually, I think the table's updated since earlier, so they would be still 3 points behind West Brom, but not out of sort of claiming any 2nd place rights. Both northern teams really putting on a show this season. So competitive, as I said. We're on 000s. The referee blows a full-time whistle. Villa Rockets 0. Newcastle United Foundation PFC 2. A comfortable win for Newcastle in the end. Villa really threatening that Newcastle had backline, apart from one or two moments. Particularly, you mentioned that save off the line from Ethan Fisher just after half-time, that little effort from down ball right at the end. Those are only two moments of notice. Villa, Newcastle keep marching on, keeping level with their northern counterparts in Teesside, who've just claimed victory 2-1 on court A, which is where I'm off to next, because we're Sevenoaks PFC are taking on Nottinghamshire. And on court B, I will tell you on here, it is Nomad Knights versus West Bromwich Albion. West Bromwich Albion. So take your pick and join. I've been told that every Newcastle player and member of staff has rushed off to go watch the end of their game against Tottenham. But yes, I hope you can join us for more action later on today and across the weekend here at the Lee Westwood Sports Centre at Nottingham Trent University. Bye for now.